Hello, class. So this is the third example of the topic Pythagoras Theorem. All right. So without anyone telling us what we are to do to this question, so let's read through the question. Then, like I always tell my students, if you can understand English, you will be an excellent student in mathematics. Alright, so let's read this. The equal size of an isosceles triangle. So what's an isosceles triangle? The equal size. So they've already told you an isosceles triangle is a triangle with equal sides. The triangle. So an isosceles triangle is a triangle with equal sides. So this side will be equal to this. Alright, so the equal size of an isosceles triangle is 12 centimeters, meaning here is 12 centimeters, here is also 12 centimeters. If the altitude of a triangle, what do you call altitude in English? Altitude means something that is high. So they're talking about the height of this triangle. So the altitude, meaning the height. So the height is from here to here. So that's, which is this. So that's the height, is 6 centimeters. Find the base of the triangle. So where is the base? This is the base of the triangle, from here to here. So let's say base is 1. So we have to find the base. Remember, which we are still going to find. We have to find the area. Area of the triangle is half base and height. So the base of the triangle is this. So we have to find the base of this triangle. So we have to find y. So remember, to solve a Pythagoras theorem, you are going to need only a right angle triangle. So let's split this isosceles triangle into 2. So we are going to have this. So we have, remember, this is y. So half of y. So this is what we need. So that's y over 2. And from here to here, we plus y over 2. Because y over 2 plus y over 2. Y plus 2 into 1, what is y? Y. This is 2y over 2. That's y plus y, 2y. 2 here, 2 here. So you can see the answer is y. So y over 2 plus y over 2 equals y. So meaning we need, so half of this, that's y over 2. Half of y, half of the whole base. And here is 12 centimeters, and here is 6. So sorry about that. So by Pythagoras theorem, alright, sorry about that. So by Pythagoras theorem, hypotenuse square equals opposite square plus adjacent square. So that will be hypotenuse is 12 square equals to 6 square plus y over 2 square. 12 square is 144. So 144 equals to 36 plus y over 2 square. That's y square over 2 square. So 144. So you collect like terms. 144 minus 36. If you bring 36 in, equals y square over 2 raised to power 2, 4. If you subtract this, you have 108. That 108 equals to y square over 4. So what do? You cross multiply. And when you cross multiply, you have this, that's 8 times 4, 32. Keep 432 equals to y squared. So y squared equals to 432. So y equals to root 432. Root 432 is what? Let's check. Root 432. That's 20. That's 20 point. 20.1. 78. We have to get our answer is 71 dp. So that's 8 centimeters. Remember what are we looking for? Y, and that's what we have looked for. Alright, so it's what we are looking for. Even though we have to use half of y here, so but this is what we are looking for, and that's why we've got it as the base. So the base from here to here is 20.8. Now B, it says the area of the triangle. It said find the area of the triangle. So what's the area of the triangle? The area of a triangle equals to what? Half to multiply by base multiply by height. So 1/2 times. What is our base? Remember, our base is what they asked us to find, which is 20.8. 20.8 times. What is our height? 6. So, and that will be 2 here 1, 2 here 3. 2 times 3. So we have 62.35 to 2 decimal places centimeter square. Remember, this is centimeter. So 20.8 centimeter and 6 centimeter. So centimeter times centimeter square. All right, thank you.